Greg, I guess I'll start. They found a comfort level shooting in this arena pretty early, and it kind of took you all a while. How much do you feel like that kind of played in their favor early going?
I mean, I think it was just us getting accustomed to the lights, accustomed to the floor, accustomed to the feel, and just getting back into that. I mean, I didn't think we weren't locked in and we weren't ready. It's just, a new environment, new space, new feeling, you know what I mean? Like, rematch, everything like that. And I never questioned, just because I'm just one lucky guy, because when I get to look out on the floor, I know that I got these two out there, and the way that they led their teammates, played the entire second half, yeah, they got some stuff early that I wasn't happy with, but I felt like once we can get flowing offensively, once we can see the ball going into the rim, that we'd be able to then just lock in defensively, and then we did that. Only gave up 8 points in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? Would I have liked to have not given up 18, 14 to 14? Yeah, no question. But it started by us winning the third by 1, and then winning that last quarter, and these girls knocking down big free throws down the stretch.
Yeah, at one time y'all are down 16 points. What does it take today for you guys to come back and win that game?
Honestly, just grit. We all trust each other. We all believe in each other. We've had multiple times where we've gotten down. We've been taken to Atlanta to play hard teams, and we've been in those positions before. And honestly, I think also we faced adversity a lot this year with injury, people being sick. I feel like no other team has faced adversity like us, but that just got us through today.
For you, Meeyah, what was your message kind of at halftime to the girls coming back on the court for the third quarter as you guys really start to chip away at their lead?
Yeah, like you said, new environment, new lights, everything else. We just got done with the first quarter. The second quarter hasn't happened yet. It's time for us to wake up, and I knew that we had more in us, and we haven't shown that yet, and I just knew that the second half was going to be ours.
Yeah, for both of you guys, have you ever been a part of a comeback like this, 16 points, especially on this stage?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. This year.
Yeah. So is it the type of thing where even down, there's never any worry? It was all
No,
confidence?
I felt comfort the whole time. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been in positions like this multiple times, and it's just got us ready for this game and this tournament. So, yeah we're ready.
You personally, I don't have the exact numbers from throughout the game. I think you started something like 2 for 10 and then went 6 for 10 the rest of the game. What was that from you in terms of switching and really starting to carry you got that comeback?
Honestly, I was just trusting in myself, just trusting.
Yeah.
I believed in my team, but personally, I've been struggling with getting to the goal, just finding my shot, and just getting the rhythm. And I've been working with Coach G with that all season, but just getting back to those habits and stuff, it really got me.
Yeah.
Kyndall, you were scoring anyway in the first half. I think you had 10 points, but when their big post got her fourth foul, you went right to the goal and scored. Did you recognize that situation that you needed to score at that point?
Yeah, that was my main goal, was really attack her, because I've watched film, because you watch film on good players, and I saw that she would foul easily, so my goal was to attack her each time and draw the fouls.
For you, Coach, I don't remember exactly what point it was, but Meeyah picked up her third foul sometime in the third quarter, and I believe you just kept her and kept her going. What was kind of the thought process there in terms of that trust?
It's like I said, Meeyah's been in this game. Now this is the fourth time in 5 years being in the state tournament. The amount of trust that I have in her, you know what I mean? And I knew when she picked up her second with 4 to go in the first half, I said, hey, look, be smart. You gotta we're defending without fouling. She's a superstar. I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason why things go the way they go for her, the way she works, the way she's been with these girls. I'm just lucky that I'm one lucky guy, because I never felt I put these girls through. We work at a different pace, a different rate. They went up against boys. We've gone up against boys all year in practice. We've gone, Coach Norris had a kid asked me to practice this week, one of his top 6 in his rotation after they got knocked out because he wanted to help us. I just knew that, God, when I looked out there, that they've been prepared, they've been battle tested. They have to go through it in practice as well as in games, and they've been to Atlanta twice. We played 7 teams that are in the Final Four this year in their state or in their association. And, I just give these two a ton of credit because they never wavered. They just believed in what we were calling and what we were doing. And then players make plays, and that's what they did.
Greg, a lot of familiarity. Obviously, y'all saw them last year, but they did have a player transfer in. I think number 5, their guard. From what you saw on film and what you saw out of her today, what kind of difference maker did she make in their lineup?
I mean, listen, when you can put another girl on the court that can score and create, you know what I mean? That makes things a lot harder to guard. You know what I mean? Because obviously you have to worry about Morrow, you have to worry about Ellis, you have to worry about Robinson, and then oh great, now we had another guard out there. They returned another girl that was hurt throughout last year, Murley. You know what I mean? Like they just kept throwing pieces to us, and we're shorthanded, and you know, we're missing one of our top 3, or one of our trios not up here. You know what I mean? So the fact that, I mean, I give Secret a ton of credit, and Coach Legate's a heck of a coach, and I respect her a ton. She's been good to me. I've been, I don't have a lot of friends in this profession, and I hope she considers me one in the way she, we talk and we trade information and stuff. So, I give them a ton of credit. So I'm just super, super proud of these girls. But, I told my buddy that I was hoping to get this opportunity. I'm a 5-star preps guy, not a 615 preps guy, and only one guy picked us to win this game, and I get to watch all those guys on national TV. The college coaches be like, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. So here's my moment. So, just proud of these girls for proving the doubters wrong and sticking together and getting this win tonight. Job's not done yet. We'll celebrate right now. Come back, eat lunch. I'm starving. And then watch Lipscomb and Hutchinson, and then prepare for a championship.
Ivy Napier Steele and
Yeah, I mean, listen, these girls know. I mean, I don't think a lot of people really know outside this room just how talented and how special that kid is going to be. You know what I mean? She's been in this moment the last 2 years. It's been up and down all year for her. Like one game good, one game bad, up, down. And I looked at her at the half. I said, stay aggressive. When she had to sit those last 4 minutes, I told her, hey, listen, bounce back. Your tank's full. Give us everything you got. She did that steal, that AM one. You know what I mean? Just watching her just get that emotion and that, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't be prouder for her just because knowing. I've known Ivy since she was in 3rd grade. So, just to see her on this moment, getting to coach her, getting to see her succeed. It's just truly special. Just a relationship that I have with each and every one of these girls. I think that's what makes this so much fun. It's just awesome to see it happen for her tonight.
The Film Room is presented by SmartBank. Play smart, bank smart. SmartBank. For more information, visit smartbank.com.